All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, this Saturday night in Vegas, Terence Crawford will look to defend his WBO welterweight title against Kell Brook. This should be a very interesting bout because you're talking about two contrasting styles in this contest. The skill and defensive prowess of Crawford versus the power of Brook. Now, you look at what Crawford brings to the table. He has the skill, he has the finesse, and he's also one of the best finishers currently in boxing. And I say that because Crawford's last 7 fights have all ended early. Now, you look at what Brook brings to the table. Determination, power, and relentlessness. So I look at it, and the first thing you say is which style is going to dictate the fight. And if you've watched Terence Crawford's career, in those first couple of rounds, he tends to sit back. He likes to see what the other fighter brings to the table. And then once he figures out that opponent's style, he then goes to work. You know, we see the combos. We already know his defensive skills, his speed, and what he can do. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens from there. I think the best thing for Kell Brook is to go out there and start fast. And if you watch Kell Brook over the years, he's an aggressive fighter. When he got the victory over Sean Porter 6 years ago, he got that because he was aggressive from the opening bell, and that led to him winning the IBF welterweight title. If you look back to his fight against Gennady Golovkin 4 years ago, Kell Brook brought it to him from the opening bell. So this is what he can do when he's on top of the game, because he has to go out there. He can't sit back against a guy like Crawford, because if you sit back versus Crawford, by the 3rd or 4th round, he's figured out your style. It's kind of like in that way that we saw from both Bernard Hopkins and Andre Ward during their respective careers. They'll figure you out. Once they figure you out, they're off to the races. So Kell Brook has to be aggressive. He needs to put Crawford on the back pedal a little bit and use his power to try to cut off the ring and wear him down. The way I see this fight playing out, though, I can see a situation where Kell Brook is going to be aggressive early on. But at the same time, he can't be too aggressive just for the simple fact that, listen, I like Kell Brook, but he's got 2 bad eyes. You saw one eye get damaged when he fought Gennady Golovkin, and the other eye got damaged when he fought Errol Spence. And the reason why I say that he can't be too aggressive, because I guarantee you Crawford and his camp are going to look to exploit those injuries coming into this contest. So Kell Brook, you got to be aggressive, but you also got to be a little cautious at the same time. From the situation of Crawford, don't let Brook's power get to you. That's that's the best strategy for him. But I think when it's all said and done, it's going to be that same old song for Crawford. He's going to figure out Kell Brook by the 3rd or 4th round. And then after that, you're going to see the combos. You're going to see the movement, the head movement, the full body movement. And he's going to try to keep Kell Brook off of his balance. Keep Kell Brook out of that rhythm. And if he can do that, he's going to dictate this fight. Kell Brook is going to come in as the bigger fighter. And I think Crawford's going to use that to his advantage and wear him down and put that lean on him. I think just like the trend in most of Crawford's recent bouts, this one does not go the distance. Maybe by the 10th or 11th round, Crawford will score the TKO. He will remain undefeated. He will keep his WBO welterweight championship, and he will look for that big payday that could potentially come when he takes on one Errol Spence Jr. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast here on YouTube. I want to thank all of the subscribers out there. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this page. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There is also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.